Genesis chapter 1 verse 4 to 5 reads, "And God saw that the light was good, and he affirmed and sustained it. And God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the night he called darkness. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day." When I read Genesis chapter 1 verse 4 to 5, it gives me the courage to face this persistent darkness that's always trying to take me captive. This is a kind of darkness that lingers so long that it begins to even feel familiar. So familiar, in fact, that I begin to confuse it for who I am. This darkness has a heaviness that lingers even after I've slept. A quiet ache that comes to steal my joy. And it's not always loud. Sometimes it's this dull, invisible weight just pressing on my chest. It's like being stuck in a place that I can't even name, where I'm functioning, but I'm not really free. Where I'm surviving, but I'm not really seeing the way ahead. Going through life's motions, but not really actively living. The miracle in this text isn't just that God speaks light into darkness, but that he sees the light as good and he separates it from the darkness, not to shame me, but to rescue me. God doesn't just create the light. He draws a line with mercy and grace in his hand. He says, this part is no longer your home. This darkness that you're entangled in, I am pulling you out of. And here's the beauty of it. Evening came first. That means God doesn't have to wait for the darkness to pass in order for him to start the day. Instead, he begins my day in the darkness and moves me gently into my morning. That's what grace looks like to me. Not a sudden escape from the weight, but a Savior who enters it with me. A Father who whispers light and clarity into my life and begins to separate my purpose from my pain, my calling from my chaos, until I remember who I am again. Not forgotten, not buried in the dark, but seen, chosen, separated for light. God is a God of distinction, not confusion. God saw that the